Welcome to Inside the Huddle today. I am Jansen Turner, and we are about ready to get going here as Toronto Maple Leafs won 7-2 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. It all started right away. Ian Cole tripping on Mitch Marner that led to a breakaway. But then Mitch Marner, 47 seconds in, power play goal from Riley and Matthews. Third assist of the series for Austin Matthews. Toronto leads 1-0. Then Mark Giordano and Zach Bogosian get at it. 5 minutes each for fighting. And then a hooking call on Matthew Nyes gives Tampa a power play, but Tampa was 0 for 3 in this game on the power play. That is very different than what happened in game number 1, because in game 1, Tampa was 4 out of 8 on the power play, and I think the penalty kill was huge for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this game. And then John Tavares scores at the 12:45 mark to make it 2-0 Maple Leafs from Morgan Riley. It was a nice pass. See, Morgan Riley was very good on that goal. He went around the horn, found Tavares one-timer. Very good goal. Toronto leads 2-0. And just 3 minutes later, on a delay penalty, they call a double minor on Steven Stamkos against Jake McCabe. And on that delay call, William Nylander scores from Riley and Matthews, 4th assist of the series and 3rd assist of the game for Morgan Riley at 15:08, 3-0 Toronto. But Toronto gets a 2-minute power play because it was a double minor. Tampa kills the rest of that off. It's 3-0 after the first period. Then we go to the second period. There was no penalties in the second period. Ian Cole scores to make it 3-1 at the 9-minute mark of the second. I was afraid that they would find a way to blow it. What I mean is finding a way to pull this game. We'll be back here with more coverage right here on the JT Sports Network. Of Inside the Huddle on the JT Sports Network is presented by Coolers. It's just sauce. Some of the best barbecue you can get in Eastern Iowa. They've been serving award-winning barbecue in Eastern Iowa since 2018 at 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. To get a hold of them or to get a reservation, you can get a hold of them at 319-488-4888.
319-488-4888. And at www.coolasitjustsauce.com. www.itjustsauce.com. And Interstate Swine, helping to raise fresh and safe pork for your family and your community in Iowa since 1998. And the entire Interstate Swine team helping to serve you with Todd Wiley, Dave Carcas, Cliff McKinley, Ben Seiler, and Rob Turner.
Welcome back here. Then, at the 13-14th mark, this was a big goal for Toronto. The goal by Tavares, the fourth assist of the game for Morgan Riley. At 13-14, backhander, 4-1 Toronto. The building was shaking during that part. Then things get pushy. In the second period, shots was 17-9 in favor of Toronto. And then Zach Aston-Reese scores some camp. And Lafferty, the fourth line, was huge to create that 4-goal cushion. That was a nice play where Zach Aston-Reese got down, got dirty, and poked it past Vasilevsky. That was an amazing goal by Zach Aston-Reese because his hustle and determination got him that goal. Then Mitch Marner makes it 6-1 on a tip-in. Assist by Brody. 6-1 Maple Leafs after the second period. If I was Toronto after the second period, Tampa in the third period was pissed off. Because look, in the third period, look at this. Fighting against Luke Shen, fighting against Tanner Janot, slashing on Maroon, fighting against Hall, fighting on Perry. The last 7 minutes of the game, there was 11 combined penalties. 11 in 7 minutes. 2 misconducts on Pat Maroon and Mikhail Sergachev. It was interference on Maroon, and then he got misconduct. Ian Cole for closing his hand on the puck, and Matthew Nice for slashing. Plus the fights were Corey Perry, Justin Hall, as well with Nicholas Paul, delay of game. Then in the third, Corey Perry scores, and John Tavares on the power play. The 3 stars of the game were John Tavares, third star Luke Shen, second star Morgan Riley, and first star with the hat trick, John Tavares. Shots on goal were 37-22 Toronto. Toronto was 2 for 6 on the power play. Tampa was 0 for 3. Tampa had 49 penalty minutes to just 23 for the Maple Leafs. But look at the hits. The hits are absurd. The numbers for the hits are absurd. 53 hits for the Lightning. 41 for the Maple Leafs. Look at the giveaways. They had 12 giveaways, and they won 7-2. That is absolutely amazing. We'll be back with Rangers Devils recap, and Golden Knights Jets, and Kraken Avalanche. Then we will take a look at the series preview between Iowa and Iowa baseball against Nebraska.
This episode of Inside the Huddle on the JT Sports Network is presented by Coolers. It's just sauce. Some of the best barbecue you can get in Eastern Iowa. They've been shipping award-winning barbecue in Eastern Iowa since 2018 at 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. To get a hold of them or to get a reservation, you can get a hold of them at 319-488-4888. 319-488-4888. And at www.coolersit'sjustsauce.com. www.it'sjustsauce.com. And Interstate Swine, helping to raise fresh and safe pork for your family and your community in Iowa since 1998. When the entire Interstate Swine team helping to serve you with Todd Wiley, Dave Carcas, Cliff McKinley, Ben Seiler, and Rob Turner. Later on in the show, we have...
Welcome back here to the show. And Rangers won 5-1. But the Devils got on the board first with a goal from Eric Holla. Power play goal from McLeod and Palat to make it 1-0. Shots before we get through everything. Shots were 14-9 Rangers in the first, 9-5 Rangers in the second, 9-7 Devils in the third. Rangers had more shots, 30-23 over the Devils. Then the 3 stars of the game were Patrick Kane, first star, Chris Kreider, second star, and Vladimir Tarasenko, third star. But the power play was good. 2 of 7 for the Rangers, 1 of 4 for the Devils. But look at the hits, 39-39. Penalty minutes, 71-65. Look at that. Look at all those misconducts. Braden Smith, misconduct. Nathan Batchin, misconduct. Kevin Bale, misconduct. Jamie Vesey, misconduct. Nico Mikola, misconduct. Miles Wood, misconduct. Taylor Mott, misconduct. Timo Meyer, misconduct. Adam Fox, misconduct. This game, I didn't watch any of it, but by the looks of it, it was a feisty game by both teams there. And, yeah. Then the Kraken won 3-2. No, Avalanche won 3-2 over there. And the Golden Knights won 5-2 over the Jets. Let's take a look at Iowa baseball quick before we go. We will do that right after this break.
This episode of Inside the Huddle on the JT Sports Network is presented by Coolers. It's just sauce. Some of the best barbecue you can get in Eastern Iowa. They've been shipping award-winning barbecue in Eastern Iowa since 2018 at 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. To get a hold of them or to get a reservation, you can get a hold of them at 319-488-4888. 319-488-4888. And at www.coolersit'sjustsauce.com. www.it'sjustsauce.com. And Interstate Swine, helping to raise fresh and safe pork for your family and your community in Iowa since 1998. When the entire Interstate Swine team helping to serve you with Todd Wiley, Dave Carcas, Cliff McKinley, Ben Seiler, and Rob Turner.
Welcome back to the final segment today. Iowa baseball, 26-10 on the year, 12-2 at home, 6-7 on the road, 8-1 neutral. Their last games was against Bradley. They won 6-1. They lost to UIC 14-3. They took 2 out of 3 from Minnesota, 18-4, 7-2, and then lost 12 to 3. And then tonight, it is Nebraska, also tonight. For the entire crew, I'm Jason Turner, saying so long.